What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm here to talk about promoter Eddie Hearn stating that Povetkin could become a title eliminator for Joshua's WBA strap. And man, I don't know what to make of this news. We all know that Alexander Povetkin is a skilled fighter, but the motherfucker can't stay off of those illegal PEDs to save his life. First, it started with Deontay Wilder. He was supposed to fight him last year. Fight got canceled 2 weeks before it was scheduled to take place due to the motherfucker, popping hot for a banned substance. And then he was supposed to fight Bermain Stavern. Pop got hot. And Bermain said, "Fuck that! I'm not even about to entertain that." So Bermain took his self, left Russia, and went on about business. So that resulted in Povetkin getting suspended by the WBC. I think he's now reinstated by the WBC. In the newly recent released WBA rankings, they got Povetkin ranked number 2, while Christian Hammer is ranked number 3. The number 1 guy is Fresh Quendo. He's been around for the longest. Man, he's been promised a shot due to something. I forgot. He's old as hell. I mean, every time we think we got him out of the way, fight almost here, something happens, whether he gets hurt or in his last situation, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, popped for a banned substance as well, ruining that fight altogether. Like, it's not like a fight that we wanted to see anyway. So he's number 1, but I mean, I don't know, man. I don't see how Povetkin continues to get these shots. He's just now coming off of a suspension, and he's not having to earn his way back up the rankings. It's beyond me. He's put his title fight that he earned in jeopardy, because he didn't want to, be a clean fighter. Put another fight, that was going to put him right back in position, for the WBC title. He put that in jeopardy, ended that because he didn't want to, be a clean fighter. So now, him being ranked number 2 by the WBA, 1 spot behind the number 1 guy, is putting him right back in line for a shot with Anthony Joshua. And on paper, that's a good fight because, Povetkin is a 2004 Olympic gold medalist. He can box, he can punch. I mean, if you look at it, behind Vladimir Klitschko all those years ago, he was the number 2 guy. He was always consistently behind Vladimir Klitschko. We knew that, he wouldn't be able to beat him. When they did fight, eventually they fought, and you see what happened. He knocked him down plenty of times, and Vladimir went on to win a clear, dominant, unanimous decision. So we always known that, Povetkin was at the top of the heavyweight division, right behind Vladimir. And maybe you throw David Hay in there, I guess, when he made his mark. But we know what kind of fighter Povetkin is. Like I said, he can box. I remember watching him box Eddie Chambers' ears off, back in the day on HBO. In a dominant performance. So we know the pedigree is there as an amateur and as a pro. He's been champion, like a regular champion or whatever the hell it was for the WBA. But I think, man, now as he get up there in age, I guess maybe he felt like, shit, I needed to do what I needed to do because he's getting up there in age. He's getting out of his prime. Body can't recover. And these young guys, Wilder, Joshua, Parker, Fury, these guys are hungry, man, and it's not going to get any easier, to compete with him, let alone defeat him. So he has to do what he had to do. But, it's a fluid situation because we know these sanctioning bodies are corrupt. We know money talks, and Alexander Povetkin's promoter has a lot of it. I think what's his name, Rabinsky. He's the richest man over there in Russia. So I mean, he definitely has a lot of pull. So we'll see how it goes, man. I'm not excited about this news. I think it's BS. I think that Alexander Povetkin should have to earn his way back into title contention. Put him in, at the bottom of the rankings. If they're not at the bottom at number 10, put him in the top 15 at number 15 and have him fight 2 or 3 fights to earn himself that shot. But can you really trust him when it come down to it to not test positive for a banned substance, a PED, a HGH type drug, and ruin a fight, you know, because shit, man, fighters be paying out of pocket sometime, man, for their own training camp, having everything set up, and for them to goddamn be away from their family for so long, and you to just say fuck it, you know, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? That kind of puts everybody in a bind. So I don't know how the WBA gonna play this, play their card with this situation. If I had to guess, I'm pretty sure that Eddie Hearn and Rabinski is gonna be able to get into the ear of the WBA head honcho. I think Gilbert Mendoza or Gilberto Mendoza. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think he's over the WBA. Is going to be able to, persuade him with some money or whatever it is they do behind closed doors, and get that fight between Povetkin and Christian Hammer sanctioned as the eliminator for the right to face Anthony Joshua sometime next year for his WBA heavyweight strap. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Turn on those notification bell to get notified every time I upload content. Drop the comments in the comment section below. Letting me know what you think about this news. Do you feel that Alexander Povetkin should have to earn his way back, or you have no problem with him being ranked number 2 by the WBA? Also, follow us on Twitter at Colossal CBT. Head over to Facebook, smack that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.